Guys, how's it going? Gonna do a little fishing today. I got 4 poles set up, 2 brim poles. We're gonna go after some bait fish. Basically, the strat is anything less than 6 inches. I got a little bait bucket we'll put in the bait bucket, and we'll use that as bait to try to go after some catfish. So I got 1 pole set up for, the live bait, catfish rig, whatever you want to call it. Might even catch a bass on it, we'll see. And then I got another pole. I don't know if you saw the last video. I got a Zepco bass pole with the crankbait tied on. We're gonna use that and try to go after some bass. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. We'll see what we can get. Also got my little strap with the chest mount, so we'll be able to actually record while we're fishing and try to get that action going and edit the video down. So I'll see y'all down at the lake. We're gonna go to Old Hickory Lake. I'm gonna try to go up to the dock, and hopefully no one's out there, because the dock that's got the rod holders and everything. But if someone's out there, we'll just pick another spot. Anyways, y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, so here's what we got. This is gonna be our live well for any of our keeper bluegill. And then we got a live well for our bait fish. And if we happen to catch any keeper catfish, we'll put them on a stringer. But we're gonna start off with this little the Zepco with my Bomber fat-free crankbait on it. We're gonna just test out our new pole and see if we can get any bass to bite. But after a little while, we'll go after some bait fish and possibly catfish. Oh wow, it's got some good casting power. I cast it a little bit too far. There we go. Cast it up over them trees. All right. I was not expecting this to cast that far. There, we got some weeds. All right, might make a cast out here in the middle of the open. Love the casting power on this. All right. Make one more cast. I might have a fish. Or we're just snagged. I think we're snagged on something. I think we got it unsnagged. Do I have a fish or not? No. I think we were snagged on something, but we got it unsnagged. Anyways, we'll go after some bluegill now. Alright, so we got our worm and bobber on our little pole. We'll see if we can get any bluegill to bite. Something's biting it right now. Make sure he didn't eat the worm. And he did. He took off with the worm. Crazy. We'll get another worm on it. There we go, getting a bite now. Come on, Betsy. Got him. That'll be perfect bait size. Came off the hook. Let me try to get him. And there he is, fellas. Little bait size bluegill. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the bait live well for now and try to catch a few more before we get the catfish rig set up. Alright, I'll go ahead and show y'all how I bait my hook with the worm. So I use red worms. I cut them down to about that size, and I just take it and I loop it in there till it goes all the way down to the bottom, and then I'll let the hook come back through just like that. Alright, let's see if we can get one. Got him. Another little bait fish. Not big enough for me to eat, but we can use them as bait. So now we got two. So now we got two bait fish. I'm gonna go ahead and set one up for my catfish rig, guys. So we got this set up to try to see if we can catch anything on this little bluegill. Hopefully a catfish, maybe even a bass. Got a big bobber on it and got it set, what, about 4 or 5 feet. Go ahead and throw it out there. That should be good right in there. Alright, well, we'll be watching that bobber. See if anything eats it. And we'll go ahead and try to catch some more bait fish. And hopefully we can catch a bigger bluegill that we can take home to the dinner plate. Oh, almost have one. Fix this bait. Good, how are you?
Catch anything?
Couple little bait fish.
I hate to have you move here in a little bit, man. I have to clean off this deck.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Sorry, man.
Alright, so yeah, the dock I was fishing off of, there's a guy that came up that I guess power washes it. Basically said I need to move, so we're gonna go to a different spot, same lake. I'll see y'all when I get down there. We still got the 2 little bait fish we could use. That fish, even though I had him hooked, he was still alive, so I put him back in the little bait fish live well that I made. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright guys, so we're at the other spot. We got our catfish rig with the bluegill on it. We're gonna go ahead and toss it out, and then we'll try to catch some more bluegill. Alright. Got one. Oh, had one. Came off. Bite. Got one. Oh, he came off. Worm's still on there. We're gonna throw this guy out farther. There we go. That's about where we need to be. The dock is free now. I might move over to the dock. In fact, let's do that. I'm gonna move over to the dock. Dock is free. Alright, the dock is free. We're gonna go ahead and cast this guy out here in the middle of the water, out on the dock. I'll let it sit. Go get the rest of my stuff. Alright. Somewhere where we can see it. Getting a bite. Come on. There we go. Missed him. Throw right back in that same spot. Might catch him. Toying around me. Well, I might just let that sit for a little while. Try to let a bluegill just hook himself, because I keep getting too impatient every time I'm getting a bite. So we'll let that sit, and we'll start throwing around the crankbait, see if maybe we can possibly catch a bass. We got the bluegill as bait over here, waiting for something to hit it, and then we got the worm over here waiting to hit it, and right in the middle we're going to throw this crankbait. Talk about multitasking. Oh, we up in the trees. The wind caught it. That's not good. That is not good at all. Let's see if we can get it out of them trees without losing it. Oh, we lost it. Dang it. We do have another one of those crankbaits. That sucks. I went to go cast it, and then out of nowhere, wind gust just took it and put it up in the tree. That's the way it goes sometimes. Before we could tie the next crankbait on, I started seeing something hitting this worm, so we're gonna see if we can land them. Make sure he didn't eat the worm. Yeah, he ate the worm. All right, time to put a new worm on. All right, got another worm on. Get something to hit it right there. We'll just leave it sitting for a little while. We gotta throw this other bait, this bluegill, back out. He keeps swimming up to the shore. He's all tangled up. Alright, I'm going to try to fix this. Alright, so we got it untangled. We're going to throw it back out there. We'll see if we can land this fish that keeps trying to eat this worm. Looks like he got our worm. Huh. Alright, so I decided I put another crankbait on here. I'm gonna just throw out into the middle of the water and see if we can get a bass. Who knows? I'm still watching the bobber that's got the bluegill on it, and I just pulled the brim pole up for now. We're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna try to make a few casts. If we don't get any bites, then we'll go back to going after some brim. So let's see what we can get. Something biting it right now. And he took most of my worms, so we'll get another worm. Nice one.
For the aquarium.
Yeah. A few more casts with this. Bobber go.
Bait fish.
Yeah, I got a couple already. You can throw it back. I've pretty much given up with catfish anyways. Huh?
Giving up on the bait fish?
Yeah. Just figure I'd throw my crankbait around a couple times and I'm gonna call it a day. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this day up for now, at least. I might come back out later today, but I'm gonna get some lunch and like I said, I'm gonna call it a day for now. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've been fishing for a good solid 3 hours. It's crazy that I only caught 2 fish, little bait-sized bluegill, and I was trying to use one as bait. Long story short, the rod that I was using with the bluegill as bait, trying to catch a catfish, I guess the bluegill must have swam up under the dock and got himself hung up and snagged. And so as I'm trying to bring it, reel it in, it snagged and the rod tip breaks. Now that rod was a Temu rod. I ain't gonna lie about that. So it was cheap. I'm not gonna shop for rods and reels on Temu anymore. They got some good baits and stuff, but as far as rod and reels, what seemed to be a good rod and reel and the pictures and everything, I got it. It's cheaply made, so learn your lesson there. Anyways, like I said, it's crazy that we only caught 2 bluegill, because as you can see, I'm going to edit this video down to where it's not so long, but like you'll probably see several bites that I was getting and just couldn't get them hooked. And also I threw the crankbait around a little bit on the bass pole just to see, get my feet wet back into bass fishing. But it's difficult when you're trying to target several different species with 3 different poles. I need to just specifically target one thing at a time and just stick with what I know. But I mean, I'm trying to become a better bass fisherman. So while I'm out catching bluegill and stuff, I'm going to throw my bass pole around a little bit. But I need to have one designated day specifically for bass fishing, change the lures up and try to target bass. That'll be it for another day, another video, because I'm planning on joining the tournaments as a co-angler and got to get my practice in, but we did catch a couple little bait-sized fish, nothing to brag about. We really should have had more bluegill than we did. We were getting a lot of bites, but they kept taking off of my worm, It is what it is. So I'm going to go home and edit this video down, get me some food, and just call it a day for now. And we might come back later today, or we might come back tomorrow and just target bass or something, Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Keep fishing, don't stop.